Hey guys, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. My name is Mithilesh Singh and today I'm going to talk about AWS VPC. What is AWS VPC? So VPC is known as Virtual Private Cloud, which provide you an isolated virtual network environment within AWS account. What is isolated network environment? Why do we need the isolated virtual network environment? Let's suppose you have three different environment: development, stage, and the production, and you want to isolate the network for them. So AWS simply provide you options to create three different VPC. Once you create the VPC, your network will be isolated and you can deploy the development virtual machine under development account, stage virtual machine under stage account, production virtual machine under production account, and all three VPC are isolated. VM under development can talk to each other within development but cannot talk to the stage environment, and same happened with the stage and the production. VPC is a regional service. AWS provide one by default VPC in each region, and the CIDR of that default VPC is 172.16.0.0/16. VPC can be part of one region. What does it mean? If let's suppose if you have created a VPC here into the Ohio location, so this VPC cannot be part of the North Virginia or any other region. So VPC is a regional service and it can be part of one region. While you are creating VPC, you need to assign a CIDR block, and the CIDR must start from the 16-bit of network, or the maximum is 3-bit of network ID. You can create multiple VPC with same CIDR under same region and account, but you will face problem when you want to establish communication from one VPC to the other VPC because the CIDR will overlap. Okay, so let's see what is overlapping and how can you establish the communication. So in this picture, I have three VPC, VPC A, B, and C. And all three VPC have the same CIDR value 10.0.0.0/16. There is no problem of creating multiple VPC with the same CIDR. But you will face problem when you want to establish communication, a virtual machine which is under VPC A to VPC B or VPC C. To establish the communication between VPC, you have to peer them together. And while you are going to peer them, first the peering requirement is the CIDR should not be overlap. But here you have used the same CIDR. So you cannot establish the peering and you cannot establish the communication from VPC A to B. Also, there will be other challenge. If you want to establish the connection from the on-premises to all your three VPC, you cannot, because again there is a kind of peering you are going to establish from your VPC to the on-premises, and all three have the same CIDR. So you can establish the communication between any of the VPC, either A, B, or C. So creating of multiple VPC with the same CIDR is no challenge, but establishing communication between VPC or with the on-premises will be problem because the CIDR is overlapping. You can attach 200 subnets by default to your any of the VPC. Subnet is segregation of CIDR into a small part. What does it mean by segregation of CIDR into a small part? Let's suppose you have a development account and the CIDR of this development 10.0.0/16, and you want to create two different subnet. One is private where you will deploy your virtual machine. Other one will be public where you will deploy your internet facing load balancer. Okay, so that the LB can be accessible over the internet, but your virtual machine will be accessible within private network or from the on premises, not from the internet. So what you have to do is you have to split your this subnet into two parts. One for private 10.0.0 slash 24, and for the public you can assign 10.0.0.10 slash 24. Doing this, you divided your CIDR into two parts, one for the private and other one for the public. Subnet can be associated to one availability zone. What is availability zone? Availability zone is the physical data center of AWS. Okay. So under any reason, AWS provide minimum 3 data center, and you can associate your subnet to any of the availability zone. One subnet can be part of one availability zone. However, one availability zone can be part of multiple subnets. You can deploy your resources under any of the availability zones where you have associated the subnets. VM from one VPC cannot communicate to VM in other VM by default, and if you want to establish the communication, you have to establish peering as we discussed from this to this. So guys, thanks for watching this video. That's all for today, and I'll share a next video very soon.